Before we travel through places in Aurangabad, we have to know the history of Aurangabad. Aurangabad is one of the important historical city in Maharashtra, rich in cultural, with magnificent arts on display. Aurangabad is also called as City of Gates. A total of 52 towering gates were built for entering the city during Aurangzeb's rule. These gates which protect the city from enemies. The district of Aurangabad has over the centuries become a meeting place of lifestyles, as it is centrally located on the map of India. It has witnessed the rise and fall of many dynasties till the advent of Muslim rule at the very end of the 13th century. During the early phase of ancient period it was governed by number of tribes. These tribal units were united during the prolonged rule of the Satavahana, or Shalivahana, from 230 BC to 230 AD. Aurangabad, then centered around Pratisht on the capital of the Satavahanas for centuries together, became the hub of socio-cultural activities of the Deccan. The Satavahanas gave incentive to trade and commerce and monopolized the Greco-Roman markets as far textile goods, namely Paithani, the high class silken saris of Paithan, is concerned. Besides to textile, they established hegemony in the trade of spice cursivery, out of which they accrued huge profits and became super wealthy. During the early centuries of the Christian era, the regions of the commercial were in the hands of Buddhist community, hence large number of Buddhist caves were excavated along these trade routes. Later, Jain and Brahmanical caves were also excavated. Ellora is the best example of the caves of all the above-mentioned faiths. Yadava rule witnessed the second era of prospering as far as this district is concerned. Devgiri was their capital, where they erected huge fort, which is now known as Daulatabad Fort. However, their fall was unexpected and untimely. In 1308, the region was captured by the Delhi Sultanate during the rule of Sultan Alauddin Khalji. Immediately this district was exposed to the successive Muslim rule. Prominent among them were the Tughlaqs, the Nizams of Ahmednagar, the Mughals, and the Nizams of Hyderabad. In 1327, the capital of the Delhi Sultanate was shifted from Delhi to Daulatabad during the rule of Sultan Muhammad bin Tughlaq, who ordered a mass migration of Delhi's population to Daulatabad. For that he tried to raise the infrastructure of Daulatabad. However, under some geographical constraint he changed his mind and reversed his decision in 1334, and the capital was shifted back to Delhi. Later in 1499, Daulatabad became a part of the Ahmednagar Sultanate. In 1610, Daulatabad was renamed Kake and established as the capital of the Ahmednagar Sultanate by the Ethiopian military leader Malik Ambar. Malik Ambar was brought to India as a slave, but rose to become a popular prime minister of the Ahmednagar Sultanate. Later, Malik Ambar was succeeded by his son Fateh Khan, who changed the name of the city to Fatehnagar. In 1636, Aurangzeb, who was then the Mughal viceroy of the Deccan region, annexed the city into the Mughal Empire. In the last phase of 18th century, Aurangzeb tried to develop this city on the lines of Delhi. In 1653, Aurangzeb renamed the city as Aurangabad and made it the capital of the Deccan region of the Mughal Empire. During his last stay as an emperor, he perfected the defense apparatus in and around the city. After his demise in 1724, the Mughal governor of the Deccan, Nizam Asaf Jahi, seceded from the Mughal Empire and founded his own Asaf Shahi dynasty. The dynasty established the state of Hyderabad with their capital initially at Aurangabad, until they transferred their capital to the city of Hyderabad in 1007. Until 1956, Aurangabad remained part of Hyderabad state. In 1960, Aurangabad and the larger Marathi-speaking Marathwada region became a part of the state of Maharashtra. Since the earliest times, this district played a vital role in shaping the history and culture of the region. It was the center of intense socio-political activities, the seat of learning, the seat of religious movements. During its long and undeterred course of history, it has contributed in the field of art, architecture, sculpture, paintings, dress ornaments, food dishes, and language. Centers like Pathan, Devgiri, Aurangabad, Ajanta, Ellora attracted large number of saints, poets, literature and artisans from all over the country. Hence, it remained a meeting place of different lifestyles, including faiths. Therefore, the district holds the visitors spellbound with its ancient and medieval charms. The Aurangabad caves in the western Deccan offer a unique opportunity to analyze the development of a critical period in the evolution of the rock-cut monuments of the Buddhist faith in India. Aurangabad itself lies between two major sites, the Buddhist excavations at Ajanta, the creative locus of so many decorative motifs and stylistic conventions, and the Ellora, the complex meeting place of the two ancient religions of India, Buddhism and Hinduism. The Aurangabad Caves, Daulatabad Fort, Grishneshwar Temple, Jama Mosque, Bibi Ka Maqbara, Himayat Bug, Panchaki, and Salim Ali Lake are the other attractions of Aurangabad. When we talk about present Aurangabad, the city is known as a major production center of cotton, textile and artistic silk fabrics. Several prominent educational institutions, including Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Marathwada University, are located in the city. In 2019, the Aurangabad Industrial City became the first greenfield industrial smart city of India, under the country's flagship Smart Cities mission. Thank you for watching, and this is Pathway through Aurangabad. Next we will see you in Bibi Ka Maqbara.